I'm going to ask Miss McLean's aunt, Darlene Bonner, to come to the stage. The McLean family has been very kind to dedicate an award this year to a boy and a girl in the school. And the criteria goes like this. It means to be kind to others, to help when you can, respecting your parents and teachers, to pay attention to your education, and to at all costs avoid drugs and alcohol. And just to be the best you can be. I know that this has been a very difficult year at the school for basically all of the students. It was and the teachers as well, with the loss of Miss McLean. And we still miss her dearly. And I can't say enough about Madame Ramos and Miss Ramos, who came in and took over from Miss McLean, which was a very difficult job. And we really appreciate that here. So I'm going to start with the girl winner, and it goes to Kaylee Pinio. And the young man who won the award this year is Michael Sullivan. Could I ask the McLean family to come to the stage? As especially those of you in grade 6 know, there's a room downstairs that's been dedicated in Miss McLean's honor called Lori's Room. And I know that when the weather was a little nastier and we didn't get outside as much, that a lot of you got to experience that room and have some fun in there, and you'll get to experience it and have some fun in there over the next 2 years. And we were so pleased to set that room up because it reminded us a lot of Lori, and because she always opened up her room to students to hang out at lunch hour and just to talk to them about things and to sit in there and do some work and to have some fun and play some games sometimes. And we hope that room reminds us of Lori for the rest of its time here at Bayside, and we'll remind all the students that come after you who won't know Miss McLean directly that that's what that room is there for and why it's dedicated in her name. So I'm just going to read Mr. Frost prepared this, and he asked me to read it because I think he feels like he would have a hard time getting through it because he's very close to Miss McLean and he's very emotional when he starts talking about this. So it says, the Bayside family was deeply saddened in February by the sudden passing of one of our grade 6 teachers, Miss Lori McLean, after a brief illness. Miss McLean always had a smile on her face and the best interests of her students at heart. She had a natural way of reaching all students. Her kindness and compassion will be forever remembered by the students she came in contact with and the staff with whom she worked. As a lasting tribute to Miss McLean, Mr. Frost and Mr. Porter have donated a new award to Bayside Middle School to be known as the Lori McLean Humanitarian Award. This award will be presented each year to deserving grade 6 students who embody the compassion, kindness, and caring that made Lori McLean the person she was. The first of our McLean Award winners goes to a student who had a difficult time over the first few months at Bayside. Daniel Bungay is recovering from a car bicycle accident, which could have been a lot more serious than it was. Daniel was Miss McLean's guardian angel this year. He faithfully met her at the door each morning to assist her in bringing into the school any items she had. He will always be there. He was always there for her. It is very fitting that Daniel Bungay be one of the winners of the Lori McLean Humanitarian Award. Daniel, could you come to the stage? Take your time, Daniel. The second McLean Award goes to a student who has been very quiet, hardworking, and always puts forth 100% effort. She was eager to help others with work, as well as give tips on how to complete things. Smiling, polite, and caring, three very important traits. Our award winner is Kira Whitaker. And the third winner, I will just read a little blurb about her. Since the first few weeks of school, a particular student has stood out in the eyes of many of the grade 6 teachers. Every day, this student comes to school with a smile on their face and often has a joke to tell as well. What strikes us the most about this student is their ability to show exceptional kindness and sincerity to others. This student treats everyone as equally as she can and respects her teachers, fellow classmates, and other students in the school. She took it upon herself to assist one of her classmates to make the adjustment to middle school much easier. With your compassion, your smile, and sense of humor. And for that, you're very much like a guardian angel. Always a volunteer, always willing to help others. Natalie Walker is the third recipient. I would also like to share with you that the McLean family has kindly made a donation to Lori's room downstairs, and it will be there, I'm sure, when you return in September. They have purchased a 40-inch flat screen TV to go on the wall, and they also are presenting us with a 26-inch TV that we're going to use for games, etc. So thank you very much for your kind donation here.